Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Was it for you guys, wouldn't be possible. Shout out to my replay gang, my overseas gang, and my unsubscribed gang. Look, you guys, shout out to my members as well. More membership content coming soon. Look, guys, took a little bit of time extra yesterday to do some deep meditating, some thought, some introspection. And listen, man, just want to say you're a badass, man. Yeah, if you haven't been told that yet, today I'm telling you, you're a badass. And this is what women love about you. You don't care while also caring for those that need to be cared for and don't have a voice of their own. You can't be put down. You're always picking yourself back up. You're always, moving on to the next. Okay. You're always moving on to the next. You're noticing all the synchronicities. You're in sync with nature. You're in sync with nature almost on the same level as one of those guys out in the bush, or one of these African tribes, or one of these Aboriginal tribes that they go and visit on National Geographic, where they can whistle or whatever and a bird will come to them and land on their hand or whatever. Now, you're not in that kind of sync. Obviously, you can't talk to birds, but you know what I'm saying? You're in super sync with nature. You're in flow. And when you're in flow, people don't understand, you know what I'm saying? That's when you're in alignment and you're just, you know what I'm saying, taking whatever downloads you get, moving on them whenever you get them, and in a consistent flow state. Life is good, life is great. And women love this. Now, the badass part about it, it's all the way around, but they like the fact that you have your own way of life and you stick to it no matter what. You're not going to allow anybody to slow you down or to project onto you what they believe, their ideologies, whatever. You're not going to let them project it onto you. Women love this kind of stuff. The ladies absolutely love it. And you got all the guys out here jealous. You have a bunch of hating dudes, but listen, understand something. You only need like one, maybe two guy friends. Anybody else, it's just competition. Let's keep it real. I want to tell you something. You got like 5 or 6 guy friends, you really got like one friend, and the rest are a bunch of hidden enemies. Calling it friendly competition when really they're looking for vulnerabilities to exploit. And you can call it iron and sharpen iron, but listen, you gotta have a solid friend, but really, if you're riding solo, you're lone wolfing, you got like 1 or 2 good ones and that's it. You don't need anything else. Women like this. You don't listen to anybody else's opinion. And you stay motivated with your discipline, your divine discipline. Your resilience is something that they've never seen. This is the stuff of a legend. You know what I mean? They don't know what to do with you. You're always doing something new while maintaining all the different, projects and ventures you have going on, and doing it with a smile. It's something, that they like to speak about, that they tell their friends about, that they're checking in on a regular basis. Let me tell y'all something. I was just on my TikTok and I had to send a screenshot to my friend where I seen 2 of my exes from years ago, being recommended to me. And I'm like, well, hold up now. I don't have these people's number. I'm not friends with them on Facebook. Why in the world would they be recommended unless they're watching your boy? Listen, man, we're talking about exes from like 20 years ago. 17 years ago, 15 years ago. Checking in, seeing that, listen, it's great. And I have no problem with it because they're not reaching out to me. Now, I looked into them. They're in relationships, so that's the reason why they're not reaching out to me. But listen, previous exes that didn't end badly, And when I say badly, I understand. Listen to me. I understand you may have thought I broke your heart. But now you know, as you've gotten older, that I wouldn't do such a thing. And that wasn't breaking your heart. I never cheated on y'all. All I did was break it off before I did. So in hindsight, you should forgive me and let it go. It was not a bad breakup, okay? Listen, my breakups from back then were better and more mature than the breakups now. You know what I'm saying? You know, as far as I know. Now, if they were like super heartbroken, they didn't tell me nothing like that, you know what I mean? But look, you guys can reach out, ladies. It's okay, all right? Reach out if you want to. If you want to just keep watching from a distance, that's all right as well. You know what I'm saying? But my Facebook, my IG, my TikTok are always available for any of my exes, you know, prior to moving to Maryland. Well, no, I'm not going to say that because, you know, Trista can reach out as well. Any of my exes but my ex-wife and Megan. You know what I'm saying? You two don't ever reach out to me, and I hope you're not watching. But any of the rest of my exes, even Trista, you know, Trista, I know you're watching, okay? I know you're watching. It's all right, baby. It's all right. I'm sure you got a family or something like that. Reach out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Listen, women love the fact that, you know, you're easygoing. You're easy like a Sunday morning. You know, you're always working on bettering yourself. Every day to you is a blessing and a new day to be the best version of yourself. Women love the fact that you don't compete with nobody else. Women love the fact that you compete with yourself. Women love your style and your fashion. Be fresh. You stay fresh. You know what I'm saying? Women love it, man. Women love that you don't compete with nobody but yourself. You know, that you're always, you know, every day finding a new way to push yourself to a new level while motivating others to do so. But you don't compete with them. You wish them the best, you know what I'm saying? And that's all you do. You know, listen, sometimes when you're taking that time to reflect, you know, you realize, and this is nothing to make it seem like, you know, we're conceited or we're stuck on ourselves and nothing like that. But sometimes you just realize how dope you are. And you got to take a moment to just be like, man, I'm super dope, man. You know what I mean? I got to enjoy myself. You know what I mean? I'm out here just being dope, out here in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. Y'all are being dope wherever y'all are at. You know what I'm saying? And I just gotta, you know, you gotta take some time to just self-reflect. Obviously, you do it a lot whenever you're critiquing yourself, you know, giving yourself constructive criticism. But sometimes you have to reflect, just be like, man, I'm a pretty dope motherfucker, man. Like, I remember just a year ago where I was at. Broke, abandoned by the ex-wife for some sneaky link, homeless. Well, I just got a house, so I'm not gonna say that. Well, a little over a year ago, homeless, crusty and dusty, man. All I had was God. And that's all that I needed. So anybody else had to say, I don't care. See, here's the thing about it, right? It's all fun and games and everybody got something to say whenever you haven't gotten to your destination. But once you get there, no one ever talks junk anymore, right? Everybody has something to say about these celebrities or comedians. You don't hear about those people anymore. They're a faded memory in a broken glass, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a Joe song from back in the day, you know. But look, you, on the other hand, a living legend. Pat yourself on the back. You made it till Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the Sigma Empath, so that's both ladies and gentlemen. Pat yourself on the back. You made it to Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Hooray. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. Now, that being said, you did it with style, class, being regal, stoic, all at the same time. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You're doing great things. You're looking good. I She threw up the peace sign. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Peace. All right now. You know what I mean? They see me out here with my little stone in my hand, just talking. You guys, you know, I just had the FedEx guy. He was like, "Hey man," you know, I was outside working out. He's like, "Hey man, what do you do?" And I'm like, he's like, you probably on YouTube or TikTok or something. And I'm like, "Yeah, what's your handles, man? I see you out here with your phone or your GoPro or whatever all day long, every day." Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I mean? People are starting to recognize me out here, man. Sometimes they'll be scaring the shit out of me. I'd be like, they'll be honking and stuff. I'm like, what's going on? Anyway, y'all, listen, that's just how you are. You know, you're the kind of person where you're inviting. It don't matter how you think you might look or you might not be, you know what I'm saying, the kind of person that you think looks like you're inviting, or you might think you have a resting, you know what face. Doesn't matter. People still work their way to you because it's your aura. It's the energy. It's all about the energy, right? And right now, women are noticing the shift in energy where it went from being all about your body and your body got to be like this and everybody's on this, you know, body count and trying to be P-stars, you know, and have, you know, some kind of, I don't know, resume to be like, oh yeah, you know, I can really, you know, work a number on a ride. I'm like, lady, so I want to sit here and think about how many guys you went through to get to that level? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We want ladies that have few bodies that we can teach a few things to, and the ladies out here understand that. You know, this kind of pressure that we're given, they weren't expecting it. They thought that the men's movement or any man out here talking about men having their rights would stay a bunch of goofy looking guys. Absolutely. Listen, there's a bunch of handsome guys in this now. You can't talk stuff anymore about, oh, it's just guys who can't get women. No, get women any time of the day. We just have more things and more important things to be focused on, okay? And again, I mean, when you're in these relationships, how often are you really, you know, rolling around in the hay with these women? Listen, if you're in your early 20s, okay, you're probably doing it like all the time, like once a week or something like that, a couple times a week. But how often are you really rolling around in the hay with these women? Is it really worth the relationship? It ain't like you're rolling around the hay with them every single night. It's not like you're waking up to some sloppy toppy every day. It's not working out like that. So, you know, you guys out here just like, oh, I need her. I need her. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I've been getting these comments, man. You know what I'm saying? These weird comments where these people be like, you know, but we're here to be with women. I hear you, bro, but I need her. Dude, you need to relax, man. You don't need anything. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Now, some of these guys are making some good, valid points, somewhat. Remember this, guys, while you're out here being a badass. When you're on semen retention, you have to take breaks from it every now and again. I've been advocating for this. I've been mentioning this. They are making good points in the comments about if you don't use it, you'll lose it. If you're on semen retention, I don't really believe that you should go a full 2 years without doing something. You know, you don't want to start giving yourself any kind of issues like these people are making points in the comments about prostate and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Look, man, all I'm saying is you go on semen retention, you find your way to God. Now, when you find your way to God, God didn't give you, you know what I'm saying, the royal rod, didn't give you the big hammer over here to be just keeping it in your pants all the time, and wouldn't have made it so pleasurable. Otherwise, it would have been like a job. So I'm a firm believer in once you find God through semen retention, you just got to keep things balanced. It's about balance. You can't go without it because then you're knocking everything off balance. You're like denying your, you know what I'm saying, your lower self. You're supposed to be conquering it and using it at will instead of letting it use you. So you should not just deny yourself. And I'm telling you guys this, no one said that we were going to do semen retention forever, but taking sabbaticals, time away, a few months off, maybe 6 or whatever, and doing what you have to do, you know, you really should think about it. But as far as semen, like these guys are saying in the comments, for 2-3 years, listen, I agree, okay? I agree. Absolutely not, okay? It's not healthy, probably, and unless you're, you know, fapping, You know what I'm saying? And again, that's something else that needs to be said. You know, if you're on semen retention, you're thinking about going on a long haul, you know, like a whole year or something like that, you should probably get yourself like, you know, every so many months, you gotta take care of your business. I'm telling you, man, because it gets rough after a year, man. I mean, you're just waking up and you're just horny all the freaking time, man. You know what I'm saying? You start getting to that point where it's like, man, I should have probably started dating a little bit more seriously a few months ago. You know, but right now it's all good. It's all good. But definitely get yourself a regimen. Definitely don't want to go over, I would say, like a year. You know what I'm saying, with no, you know what I'm saying, intercourse or fapping at all. If you get to about a year, you know, you think you're gonna go a little bit longer, you need to be looking to date, looking for a young lady that doesn't have a bunch of bodies. And I'm gonna tell you guys, women that are in the church, I understand we have what we feel about them, but your best bet is to find a woman that goes to church, because if she doesn't, you know what I'm saying, worship God or have some kind of purpose or morals and values, she will do anything and think that it's okay. Just want to put that out there really quick. I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer, but I just want to make mention of how badass you are, going through the different seasons as if they're nothing, staying in shape, leading by example. Couldn't be a better example of a man or a lady out here getting it done with a smile on your face, you know, just showing God's love and light everywhere you go. Spreading the love. And, you know, sometimes you get looks or whatever, but some people just aren't ready for this level of light. You know, that's all that it is. You think that these people out here are going to be waving at me, but they're going to wave, because I'm going to make them wave. I'm going to wave at them every time until they all start waving. Even if they chuck up the peace sign, it's better than nothing. Just spreading the love and light, y'all. Let's give y'all one more panoramic really quick. And we're off. And, you know, before I go, I just want to say it's really about the energy. They can't get enough of this. You know, a man's supposed to bring a certain level of sense of peace and safety. And that's really what you bring to the table, man. Like you bring to the table a sense of peace, you know, and safety, to where they can let their guard down. And that's what they enjoy the most right now, on top of knowing that nobody's going to mess with you, right? You got to maintain that. It's rare. You know, it's getting more and more rare. You know, so look, I'm not going to hold you guys too much longer. Peace, love, and light. Remember, you're my brother, and I love you.